incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we are so excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web.
All of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. Books create trust. Allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or study in school to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes the killer whale the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as Orca, but they're more commonly referred to as killer whales. Well, here at SeaWorld, we call each of them by their name, and those names are Patina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale at just 14 years old, and he is on his way right now to the slide-out area to demonstrate what we call husbandry with the whales. Now that word means their healthcare, and one of the very first healthcare behaviors that we train the whales, Makayo is demonstrating here for a voluntary blood sample. The whales are trained to roll over ventrally or upside down, just like this, and present their tail flips. Not only is this giving us a great view of Makayo's entire body, but also access to blood vessels that we can see right here on the right underside of his tail flips. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed, just like Makayo demonstrates. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're very frequently rubbing down and massaging the whales. They have very sensitive skin, so this is one of many ways that we can reinforce them for participating in their health care. But another really important diagnostic is weighing the whales. Now we're able to weigh our killer whales here at SeaWorld by asking them to slide their entire bodies out onto a giant killer whale size scale located in an adjacent pool. Today we'll demonstrate this with Trua, and when he comes over, you'll notice that a portion of his body will still be down in the water. That portion is called his peduncle, and it is the powerhouse of the killer whale. In fact, natural athletic behavior that we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift the peduncle muscle with such force they can turn completely around before re-entering the water. But to make sure we're getting an accurate weight, we'll simply ask Trua to lift his tail all the way up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital. We surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hello everybody! I'm over here on the left side of the stadium. Did you guys know killer whales love to play? Well, they actually learn a lot by playing, but also through mimicry and observation. And we're gonna put that to the test today with our killer whale family and all of you. So, are you guys ready to have some fun? All right, amazing. Everybody on this side of the stadium with me, I need your help. Would you please stand up right where you're at? We are playing a killer whale-sized game of Follow the Leader with Makayo and Justin. Now here are your instructions. Listen very carefully. In just a moment when I say go, you're going to spin your body in a circle twice right where you're at. Don't get dizzy though. Check out Makayo after that, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! And he's got it. Check it out! That was amazing. Thank you guys for participating. You can all have a seat. Now, as you can see, Makayo was paying very close attention to all of you out there. Killer whales are so curious. They can be seen jumping and spy hopping just to get a better look around. Makayo's He's going to demonstrate that right here by the center of the pool. So when you see him, please give him a great big cheer. Wow, we have an even bigger jump plan for all of you on this side with Truba and Jacob. So everybody here on your feet. Here is your hand signal. One hand up to the sky, just like this. When I say go, you're gonna slap your thigh and throw it back up. Ready, set, go! Great job, you guys. Now Truba is on his way for the jump that we call a breach. Killer whales will breach for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's to scratch an itch. Sometimes it's to stun their prey. But more often than not, it's to show off. He really got some of you in the soak zone down there. I saw that wave. You can all have a seat. How about a round of applause for our two male killer whales, known as Truba and Makayo? SeaWorld's research and observations of these killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That is information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be obtained through field research, and that is why SeaWorld will partner when killer whales make waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flips to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our killer whales, it's a high-energy activity session, but for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. They can eat several 100 pounds of food every single
that we face can seem insurmountable.
Girls just came from E-Pool
Don't
to
give up.
E-Pool.
Things we all have to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
find out more about the animals in our group. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.